Hey guys, welcome to episode 3 of Sippin' with Sim and Sam. Today's cocktail of the hour is our classic Cosmopolitan. If you'd like to try this recipe, you can find it in the description box below. Hope you enjoy the show.
We're excited. We have a different episode today. We're going to have a little story time.
Worst dates ever. We've all been there, so listen up. I met him at a party. It seemed like really cool. He was a younger guy. But I wasn't like really dating anybody else at the time, so I was like, hey, I mean, this could be fun. Decided to go out with him. We planned a date at this restaurant that I've actually been wanting to go to. I get there before him. That was already a problem with me. Then you should have had this planned. Anyways, he gets there and he gets out the car. I'm thinking that's it. One more guy. 2 more guys, 3 more guys, and then there was a 4th friend. We planned a date for us, me and you. So now I'm just like, all right, so this is a group discussion. Like everything that we do is inclusive of everybody. Right. Like it's not just about you anymore. It's about everybody. So I'm thinking a date is to get to know one person, right. But I got to know him and 4 other people. So it was a date with me and 5 other guys. Like I'm not y'all's homegirl. I'm new. I don't know any of you. Right. I don't even know the guy that I'm dating.
Hope you watching.
So that was like literally the worst day ever because I just didn't understand it. Like I was very confused going there. And I mean, it was what it was. Did we talk afterwards? Absolutely not. Blocked. There was no point.
Blocked.
I paid for my own food. I really felt like we were out as friends. Like that was the sad part of it all. It wasn't really a date. But it was. That's kind of
a waste of time.
My experience of my worst date ever.
I met this guy through my job. I had like a community type of role. And he worked for one of our partners. And honestly, I wasn't attracted to him like that. The day comes up where we're supposed to go out. He was like, oh, okay, well, meet me at my house. We're supposed to be going to Tim Lizzie's. And in my mind, I'm like, okay, well, maybe I shouldn't because this is our first date. And I like to have like a getaway car. I don't want to feel stuff. But I did anyway. And I don't even remember where he lived, but it was 40 minutes away from me. And Tim Lizzie's was actually closer, so I was already pissed about that. So now I put up to his house, and I was like, oh, he has a nice house. He's 28. I forgot to put that in. I get in the house, and it's like family portraits all over the place. I told him, I said, I like your house. He was like, oh, well, it's my parents' house. So I was like, you didn't tell me that. Okay, you know what, fine. So he's like, yeah, come up to my room. I was like, oh, my God. So the whole time, he's like walking around with his boxes and put your clothes on, okay? He's trying to like kiss me and stuff. And you know, A, I drove 40 minutes. I didn't come to get smashed. B, we're in your parents' house and you're 28 years old. Okay, he gave up. That's when I should have went home. But I didn't. I learned my lesson about free food. So we get to Tim Lizzie's. You know, I needed a margarita after what happened. And then he proceeds to tell me about all his sexcapades in college. And I was like, I don't want to hear that. Like, why are you talking about sex so much? Like, after that, he tells me that he has 2 kids. I'm like, bruh. I actually had to tell him, like, look, if you want to go halvesies, we can, because I don't want you to pay for my food, because at that point, I knew I was going to block him. I was going to see. And he was like, okay, this fool let me pay. So I'm just over it at this point.
6 hours later.
And we had to drive home, so you know that car ride was super awkward. So we pull up, and he, you know, he has the nerve to ask me, do you want to come in? I was like, bruh, where have you been this whole day? Because I was definitely not feeling you in the beginning, the middle,
especially
neither the end. So where have you been? That was my worst date story ever. We want to know what's you guys' worst dates ever. So comment below. You can email us if you want to. Our email will be below as well.
We'll check it and respond.
Let us know. We want to know. We want to laugh. I hope you laughed at ours. So.
For sure. But wrapping it up, I'm Sam.
And I'm Sam.
Stay tuned for next week's episode. Bye, you guys.
We love y'all.
Know yourself. Know your worth. Hey, hey.
And next week, stay tuned for our episode on how to get a guy to notice you.